Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Now, we are in West Suramar City. We have another quest giver here who I believe gives quite a few different quests. So let's go ahead and talk to Lespin Silverleaf here, who apparently is a Pokemon gym leader, or Pokemon master. Look at all those badges. Well, let's have a chat and see what he has for us.
My work is second to none.
You there, do you have a moment? I need you to meet with my friend in the promenade and retrieve a signet ring. I would send my oaf of an apprentice, but he's not finished with the simple task I gave him. I'm expecting a guest at any moment, and I simply must have it before he arrives. Can you help me, friend? Obtain Lespin's signet ring. For 9,000, artifact power.
Apologies, Master. I am still working on the clasp for the Rust Commission.
An amateur merchant embraces excuses. A master embraces solutions.
Yeah, it's not exactly wrong there, Apprentice Ardrius, or however you pronounce your name. So we gotta go pick up a signet ring. Looks like it's just up here. Now, this area of Suramar is rife with Nightfallen attacking Nightborn. So the rebellion is in full swing.
Something's not quite right.
Let's make sure we don't get hit. Dalar Swiftmeadow.
What do you wish of me?
Yes, can I help you? Lespin sent you. So he could not even be bothered to show up himself? Well, I suppose I have already received my payment, so I do not particularly care what happens to the ring now. Here, take it. Tell Lespin it had better be worth it.
Something's not quite right.
Yeah, very well.
Norbetha Suru.
That was close. Did not see those guys sneaking up on me. It would have made me a very bad rogue.
An illusion.
Speaking of rogues, I hope you guys enjoyed the Swindlegear Christmas special that published out yesterday. Thought that was a nice way to celebrate the holiday. And speaking of that, I hope you guys had a great holiday, and that you got plenty of stuff, whether it was Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, Christmas, or whatever.
Each of my pieces is impeccable.
Do you have it?
One's made by my apprentice.
A small LS is engraved on the inside of the band. Oh, thank the Magistrix. I was worried it was lost forever. I see that this ring has seen some use. I do hope it doesn't belong to anyone important, or vocal. Now that the shield is down, the older settlements outside the city have been on my mind. Did you know that I helped create the filigree on the arcane lamps that are used throughout the city? A simple task. One of my first. No matter. Nostalgia is the enemy of progress. The lamps are made of material better used in my new works. Those wretched harpies probably have several decorating their nests. Bring back any you find. Retrieve 6 arcane glow lamps. For 27,000.
Do hurry.
Pry it from their cold feral claws. The shield being lowered presents a unique opportunity for new styles. Feathers, bone, and other primitive materials are suddenly fashionable again. Who would have thought they could grow tired of my masterpieces? Venture out of the city and collect necklaces from the harpies on the southern cliffs. Etching my mark into them should net me a tidy profit. Retrieve 8 harpy necklaces for Lespin.
Do return soon. Perhaps
So-
as a customer.
Now we're actually dealing with this little slice of land, which we haven't been to yet. And another harpy nest area. Now, this is the only other place in Suramar besides up there at that city where harpies are, so this should be our last bit of harpy killing.
Who goes there?
No one? And I think that we can just go through the shield here. There's no any kind of fancy acrobatics we have to do. Indeed! Alright. And the harpies apparently were waiting for my arrival. And you guys are going to be stingy now, I can already tell. That is exactly what's going to happen. Also, I've decided something here, guys. Despite the fact that it is very useful, I never use Marked for Death. I'd much rather use Death from Above, just because it's cool. So, I don't have the tome. Unfortunately, I'll have to head back into a rest zone before I take it. But I think we're going to take Death from Above, just so we have that added AoE, and it's very Attack on Titanish, which I like. Arcane Glow Lamp. Well, at least we're not taking the glow lamps from the actual roads. We're taking ones that have been stolen. We're just kind of stealing them back to their rightful creators. Or at least he created part of the lamps. Wayward Spalders of the Adaptable. I bet there's a boss harpy we're gonna have to deal with, huh? I assume. A witch mother or something to that effect. See, right now would be a perfect time for death from above. Especially dealing with harpies. Coveted by the most avant-garde of Nightborn nobles. So they like wearing pieces of bone and feather. I wonder if that ever happened, like, in American culture when a lot of the Native American tribes were being taken out. If there was any kind of really big trade in Native American jewelry. I know that's morbid, but I grew up in the Southwest where Native American jewelry is kind of a normal thing. But I was wondering, like, I'm actually going to have to look that up here. I have a whole bunch of Time Life books on the Old West. An old edition they had back in the day. That's actually one of the primary reasons I like Westerns so much. Not necessarily watching Westerns, but reading about the Old West. The Westerns came later. And if you guys are aware of my Call of Juarez Gunslinger playthrough I'm doing right now on the channel, I love me a good Western. Whether it be kind of popularized stuff like Young Guns or more accurate like Open Range, I love watching Westerns. They're just fun. I went and saw the Magnificent Seven movie and thoroughly enjoyed it for what it was. Just a good popcorn flick Western, like they did back in the day. I think you have a choice between the popular Westerns, such as Magnificent Seven and Young Guns, and then you have kind of the gritty, realistic ones like Unforgiven or Wyatt Earp, which is apparently quite historically accurate. I think the movie that kind of toes the line between both of those genres, or both of those kind of moods, is Tombstone. Tombstone is bar none my favorite Western. It has a amazing performance by Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, which the fact that was not an Academy Award-winning performance is still really bugs me, because it's probably one of the best interpretations of a character ever. And got Kurt Russell. You can't go wrong with it. It's just such a good movie. If you've never seen Tombstone, even if you're not a big fan of Westerns, I strongly suggest giving it a go. I think you'll be surprised with how good of a film it was. And these guys are being stingy with their necklaces. We got one more lamp after this. Shoot the harpy in the face. Stab the harpy in the face. Shoot the harpy again. That is the Outlaw Rogue way. Now, speaking of rogues, that is something I have been doing on my off time here. I've been playing a Worgen rogue, because some of my friends are playing Alliance, and I want to play along with my friends, so I'm kind of having to just dive into the Alliance stuff. Not really seriously. I'm still Horde through and through. But I've been having fun playing Assassination. It's very different from what it used to be. And I'm kind of liking the direction that they're taking it, since it's all based on the poisons and such, which was always kind of the thing. Back when it was it always called Assassination? I think it was Assassination, Combat, and Assassination, Combat, and Subtlety. Combat turned into Outlaw spec. We still need to find one more lamp before we can leave this place. But it's a good pacing. It does a good bit of damage too. Still like Outlaw a little bit more though. So farewell, harpies. You will not be missed. Hopefully we don't have to see you guys again for quite some time, you and your incessant squawking. Let's go ahead and get our disguise back on. Now, I'm not sure how many more quest hubs we actually have here in Suramar City. I think we have one other one in this jeweler that we're doing stuff for.
An illusion.
there's a bunch of stuff like hidden here that'll just pop up depending on how much nightfall in faction, and they don't tell you about it. So you have to kind of track it down yourself. Hello? Oh, he appeared.
My work is second to none.
All that glitters. Can you imagine a Lespin original hiding under a pile of leaves? What a waste. Excellent. I shall have these melted down and turned into ingots for my next batch of commissions. Do you have my necklace? Those are no use to me on the necks of those creatures. Yeah, I've got 8 of them. Those wretched... I am not liking your use of wretched. Creatures are a scourge on our beautiful lands. At least they had good taste in their accessories. Or maybe they just like shiny things. Amateur merchants worry about losing face from bad products. Masters worry about losing face from bad customers. Now, Tethys Springblade has grown too bold for his station, and as such has lost much stand in the eyes of the city's elite. I sold this man a brooch, a clasp he wears on his cape. I am careful to sell only to those above my station. My pieces never tarnish, but my name and reputation are much more fragile. Relieve him of my property before he lowers me further. Retrieve Lespin's brooch from Springblade.
Do hurry.
Estate jewelry, hot clotcher, or clotur. An amateur merchant looks back on their previous works as a learning experience. A master knows that some things are better left forgotten. I was vain centuries ago. No, really, you don't say. Desperate to prove myself, I took on a bold commission. Find him and bring it back. You will know what I'm talking about when you see it. He resides near the villa south of this courtyard. Find and retrieve Lespin's art from Mornath. Mornath, holy crap, that's a lot of artifact power.
Do return soon. Perhaps as a customer.
I like it. Let's go ahead and speak with Springblade first. All that glitters are not jewels, or at least the jewelers. You know, that was actually a hobby I seriously considered getting into. I have actually a jewel maker's kit that belonged to my dad. He kind of played around with it too. But I don't think I have the patience or the time to really invest in it. I think it could be fun, though. And definitely rewarding. Oh, Lord.
What are you hiding?
Ah, you must be Springblade.
Nightwell night.
What do you want? I have few friends in these dark days. I'm prepared to defend myself. Lespin wants his brooch back. My brooch? Brooch? Bah, I have bigger things to worry about than Lespin. Unfortunately for you, I no longer have it. It was stolen by Venless Swiftsea, undoubtedly part of some plot to assassinate my reputation. It is a clever move, since now I cannot be seen near him. If you were to go speak with him and recover the brooch, I think we could both benefit from this mess.
Walk in the moonlight.
Oi. Okay. Well, fortunately, he's on the way back. But we have to head back up here, too. Let's see, is he in one of these buildings? That he is.
An illusion. What are you hiding?
I'm hiding nothing. I'm not trying to kill you. Let's see if we can sap him and actually just grab it.
Who goes there?
Sap. Oh, we can.
Greetings.
Nice. That's one of the few times we can actually... Oh, can we? Oh, it's not going to let me.
An illusion.
Ah, yay.
What are you hiding?
Well. The jig is up. It's okay. Vanessa's here with me, along with Smee for moral support. What could go wrong? Okay. Now that you're still sapped. There we go. And we didn't even have to kill this guy. I want to kill him anyway. I'm glad to know that I can do it. Sorry, man. I'm just not in a merciful set of mind. As Skeletor said in the Masters of the Universe movie, I am not in a giving vein this day. And... Oh, we can go ahead and turn that in straight to Lessman. Cool. Let's go secure his artwork. I assume from what he was saying that it's probably around the neck of some sort of demon we're going to have to take care of. This is a dangerous part of town, as you can see. I wonder if it's like a Pit Lord, or Dread Lord, or Dread Guard.
An illusion. What are you hiding?
Guess we'll see. What we got? Survey says? Or he might be one of the Fellborn.
Quite right.
Or the Fell Chosen, or... Oh. Alrighty. Can we sap him?
Kenubala.
Nope.
Wisdom to Elisand.
I am Monath, a collector of fine arts and collectibles. Would you like to see my statue collection? Yeah, kind of. Lessman wants his sculpture back. If you are here to see my most prized possession, I'm afraid that I have locked it away. I might bring it out in 100 years or so. Would you like to make an appointment? He insists that you return it, and I can use force if necessary.
Another one of Lespin's. I have had it with him. My pet will teach you a lesson.
What pet? Oh, that pet.
Take it. Just don't hurt me anymore. The chest is over there.
I didn't see the pet. I'm sorry, man. I should have paid... What? Skulking assassin? Where'd you come from? No one outrogues the rogue. Oh, there's more than one of you. Yeah, no one outswindles the Swindlegear. Step up. Boop. Shoots you in the face like so. So what was all that about?
Your death is fated.
Oh, hey, there's a lot of you here. I don't feel so bad. You guys were just hanging out here and not following me. And whoop. I like hidden the between the eyes as a finisher. Makes me happy. Now, where is that chest at? Oh, here it is. Glittering memento. Nope, that's not it. I am missing this. Or it's probably downstairs, isn't it? Ah, I've been a fool. Well, maybe not. Where... I see all these chests! Head up, look, right... Where? Oh, I hear it. I hear you. Ah, look at you! Thinking you could take me on. Those are subtlety rogues. I know because they have the shadow step ability. And she wasn't even able to get a hit in. Man, you guys got some quick respawn times. Okay, now where is this chest just staring me in the face and I'm not seeing it? Because there's a chair. There's another assassin. There's... what's his dink? Where did it go? Do you have it? Nope. You've got copper, though. Yeah, that's a quick respawn time. Holy crap. Okay, look around for a box. I'm not seeing it. It's not here. And it's not near the bed. I don't know why this guy has toys near his bed. We'll leave that one alone. It has to be downstairs then. Zap. Okay. What did he say again? It was, the chest is over there, and he pointed. I am confuzzled. And all that cloaking noise certainly isn't helping. Do I have to be under masquerade to use it? Or to touch it? Or is it up on a shelf somewhere? Where is it, guys? I know I've done this before. Okay, you're still sapped. Dope! You were sapped. Alright, you guys keep stepping up. If you guys are gonna keep on respawning, I'm gonna keep knocking you down until I find this stupid box. Stupid elves. Okay, now... Ah! Yo, Vanessa! You gotta pay more attention. Okay. So... I am... Wait. Aha! Is that... Are they... Is it up here? On a shelf, maybe? Good lord. I hope this didn't bug out on me. You guys are probably screaming at me. It's right there, Wretch! It's right there. Why don't you see it? Is it outside? Ugh. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll try and figure out what exactly is going on here. So, this was a situation where Swindle was just a little too good at what he does. Apparently this quest can bug out if you take out what's-his-dink a little too fast. So, let's go ahead and not...
We are eternal. Another one
Okay.
of Lespin's thugs.
Hey, how you doing?
I have had it with him.
Now, we're gonna go ahead and take out your pet,
Teach you a lesson.
the custodian. Gonna shoot him. And looks like he can get healed. There, he's dead now. Now we can deal with you.
Fine, take it. Just don't hurt me anymore. The chest is over there.
Ah, there we go. The claw clacks for thee. It certainly seems well made, at least. Ugh, well that was a chore. But it's worth it, and it was a ton of artifact power. Oh lord. Disappear from the scene of the crime. So that was annoying. But I guess sometimes when you kill them too fast, the game doesn't realize what's gone down and you can't get your quest item. That's happened to me more than a few times in this game, though. That shows that Swindle is good at what he does.
My work is second to none.
That oath will undo years of hard work. It is so much easier to fall than it is to climb. Ah, see? I told you it would not tarnish. Now there's nothing linking me to that fool. What's that? A plot to weaken his position. Regardless, the damage has been done. Better safe than sorry.
But, Master, this man was innocent. His name was cleared. Surely he deserves a second
It
chance.
does not matter what could happen to his reputation. He has already ruined it. This is why you are still an apprentice.
Man, this is like Game of Thrones in jeweler form.
Each of my pieces is impeccable.
He was so passionate, so driven. I saw his vision, created it to his exact specifications. Beautiful filigree with enamel put to a fearsome weapon. By the magistrix, I had forgotten how ugly that thing is. Impeccable workmanship, obviously, just... Ugh. I should melt the whole thing down. Amateur merchants complain about supply and demand. Masters create their own. You've done well retrieving the last 2 pieces I requested, but they are baubles compared to this. Your target is the Lady Anastae, and she has something very valuable of mine, a design for a masterwork cut gem cut. Go and get it from her by any means necessary, but take care. She's a master manipulator and will tell you all manner of lies. Convince Lady Anastae to give you the gem cutter's tome.
Do return soon. Perhaps as a customer.
Okay, let's go ahead and travel that direction. I would like to go ahead and get this hub down in 1 episode. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that, but we'll give it a shot.
An illusion.
Maybe we can go ahead and sap her and
illusion.
grab it without having to do
What
any
are you
kind of
hiding?
chat. I doubt it, though. Let's see. I believe this is the correct residence.
We see the stars once more.
Yes, what is it? I'm very busy planning my next gala. I wanted to speak with you about a gem design.
He dares to send someone in his stead? That accursed wretch!
Hey. Ugh.
Tenubala.
Lespin shall pay for his crimes. You work for a murderer and a thief. The design he wants? It's called the Magistrix Cut, and it was perfected by my husband. He was killed by Lespin for his secret. I had him entombed in a small cave north of the city, but we could not make the trip to Telenor. Buried with him is a tome that contains the secrets of the design. Retrieve the design and keep it out of his hands. Investigate the gem cutter's tomb.
The Shaldarai shall rise.
Okay. And considering how Lespin talked to people and how he kind of carried himself, that's not surprising. And the fact that he had us go on assassination missions. That's the kind of bloke he would be. So if we get a chance to kill him, we will go ahead and take advantage of that. Looks like the cave is fairly close by. And Lespin actually gets to see my true form. Do. Nice tomb. That's impressive. Overlooked crate. Gem cutter's tome. What timeless designs lie within?
I always suspected something was amiss with you.
Oh, hi Lespin. How you doing? Okay, well let's go ahead and fire the cannons then. Look what you did. We could have had a lovely business relationship, but you had to just be a prick. Ah well. I ain't gonna miss you. Woo. There we are. Got a little too close there. I was trying to focus on my blade flurry. It's alright though, I was paying attention to the health once it started flashing. My work will shine for eternity. Yeah, well. You can't argue with talent. He was pretty talented. I wonder how many of his designs were actually his, though. I mean, we had to go fetch all the stuff. Actually, no, we didn't see, like, one legitimate means of proof that he had done anything. Because we had to take the harpies, and the harpy stuff, and he was going to claim it as his. And while we did grab some stuff that he claimed was his, he didn't back that up with any proof. So, let's go, I guess, chat with the apprentice, who is now the master. Hey, how you doing?
You need my help?
Where is the master? Well, well, looks like that old fool finally met his match. It looks like the promenade is in need of a new jeweler, and I think I've learned all I could from my former master. Here's something for your efforts.
You have done everyone a great service, friend. Give Cousin Lilith my regards.
Hey, Cousin Lilith. So it was a family affair. Good stuff. I still have all my Winter's Veil stuff in here. Let's go ahead and use our artifact power. And we're getting close. 32,000. Looking good. Alright guys, well we have removed another horrible person from Suramar City, just one at a time if we have to. But we'll go ahead and end it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.